Hi guys, my name's Ian Grammer. Welcome back to It's Time to Wonder podcast. With me, I have a dear friend of mine named Josh Bowman. So guys, for those who don't know this, but I mean people at Regent, that is technically, because people at Regent want to see this stuff, I think. Maybe.
Mostly.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe some people outside, but
I know my family does. Anyway, this is Josh Bowman. He is one of my best friends at college. He's recently graduated, so he left me. How dare he?
Sorry.
But for the last 3 years, and he was still this year, he's still been a good friend of mine still. So I'm still survived. He has kept me sane.
Tried to.
I also kept him sane.
Mostly.
We both keep each other sane. Why? We're brothers in Christ. That's what we do. And it's like as friendship kind of thing. So I think it's funny, because we are similar, but we're not that similar kind of thing, I think, in our personalities.
Yeah, we're similar in the ways that matter, but very not in the others.
It's like we're both very talkative.
Yep.
He's probably more expert than I am, I would say.
That's a little.
But you also became a psychology major,
Yes.
where I'm a film major. So both totally opposite. So I'm trying to remember, how did we meet again? That's the weird thing about it.
It was welcome week of 2022.
Yeah.
Or would have been fall 2022. We had that.
Was it welcome week?
It was welcome week. It
Yeah.
was really early on in welcome week, like day one, pretty much. I don't remember how exactly. I remember doing the thing with Nelly. With
We had it was a group,
the whole
group, whatever they
transfer and
new students.
it was transfer commuter connect group type
That's
of
it.
thing
Or village.
with
We were
Nelly.
village.
Yeah,
Villagers.
with Village.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
And
did
I
we
think,
eat lunch or something like that?
I think so. I think we just stuck to each other. I think
I remember by the end of the day
we were talking for hours.
we sat down in the Pontiac chairs out in front of Robertson Hall in the green, and you told me about the whole Wonder story situation and
Went to
all
the Wonder Kid show,
Yep.
all that stuff, and that was a lot. Yeah,
Yep.
so somehow we just clicked.
Yep.
And we haven't stopped clicking. Now then, are we always interested in the same things though? No, he's a geek. I'm a nerd. Or
We're
you're
just
more...
talking about how he does not like theology. I am big theology, philosophy, all
he
those
is.
things.
He speaks big words. Me speak little.
Sure.
It's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's true. I know what I'm talking about. But the thing is, I know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
With my but yeah, no, it's funny. We were just clicked. And yes, we were different majors. Were we around each other all the time? No. But we were around each other a lot though.
Especially the first year.
Yeah.
First year we were really, really tight friends. We were both in the village.
You came over once in a while. I came over once in a while.
Yeah.
But we really were on campus most of the time together.
Yeah.
Which I like that. That was more fun. And it was more fun. We did Connect Group together. We did On-Chop together. We met new friends together. A lot of his friends that he knows, that people I know.
Yep.
We ran in the same circles a lot of times. But yeah, no. The thing is, though, Josh, you and I definitely different path with at school kind of thing, though, too.
Yep.
Because you got involved with campus ministries.
Yeah.
I was involved with campus ministries, but more so not as big of a role as you were. And
You were serving at Unchoppers and stuff like that.
I've done that for a while.
I was doing Bible study, Connect Group leader, and then team leader the third year, and then I moved into the Commons, which was big.
Big difference.
I mean, yeah, no longer late night walks with Ian. We did a few times, but not a whole lot.
Yes, we both learned that we like to process on walking.
Yes.
At least I do, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you do too.
Yeah.
I'm also
Verbally.
Yeah, verbally process.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
We both have had long walks where we're the only one talking. But
it's fun.
where I did it and where he did it, and we were just listening the whole time.
It's funny how that works. And so, yeah, with Josh, and so, yeah, we got along really great. And yeah, you've been a blessing to me as a friend. Because,
Indeed.
oh, thank you. It's funny. He actually just met my parents for the first time,
Yeah,
not on the phone.
Pretty cool.
He's like, Ian, I see where you
I didn't really get to talk to them a whole lot, but
Well, why would you?
well, I don't know. Once we got into your door, we started talking to Benjamin. It was like
That's That's
Started talking. We were talking about all the old times.
yeah, that's a good point.
And then he didn't
Oh,
really
like
talk to his
this.
parents a whole lot.
But they were just enjoying listening to the conversation. That's how they are.
Right.
Anyway, but no, it was just fascinating with you and like, because I met your parents your first year.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
I
met
brought you to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you brought me to Thanksgiving. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it was good to.
We had to meet the entire family. And then I also met, then we also went to DC together.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah. Over the summer, it was his birthday. He was staying in the area up here in Virginia
Yep.
Beach. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go pick Ian up, drive him to DC. And then you wanted me to drive you to the airport
Yeah.
for your
Like,
birthday
if
to
you
go see
could.
just go see your family. And I was like, I'm going to make a thing out of it. We're going to go to DC.
He surprised me with that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, no.
I like surprises.
And yeah, I went back to go to Oregon because my grandfather passed away.
Right.
My last grandparents.
Right.
My grandpa aged. Maybe I went by the last names all the time.
And it just so happened that it was a random birthday.
It worked out. It was a blessing.
Yeah.
And it was a great time.
Yeah, we had a blast.
We went to the Bible Museum. We hung out with your dad's friend, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a fun time as well. And it's like, we had a lot of memories. Like, we both have grown a lot being here at Regent.
Yep.
And like, the funny thing is, we didn't go to the same church, which is funny to me.
Yeah,
But you felt called at a different church where I felt called at my church.
Yeah.
And so, like, but we both got along really great. And, like, we met new people. And it's like, okay. You know, like, I wonder who we got along with. Like, we had a lot of the same friends. It was just a blessing to have this because, like, I think it was just so different for me. Because I've had something like that, but yet I moved here. Like, you moved here, but yet you're not that far.
Yeah.
From where you're from.
6 hours
Yeah,
down to Charlotte. Not too bad.
For me, I literally left everything behind me.
Yeah. It was a big move.
And I'm like, 48 hours away. I'm like, okay, hello. And I think it was fascinating with that because as though we just clicked, I was like, God, I need a friend.
Dude.
At college. Needed people, and I found different people. I found you, I found Rylan, Jacob, and Jeffrey, and some of the girls like Elizabeth, and all these other girls, Gabby and Sarah. Like, you guys all became a blessing. But like, I think we both seen a lot of growth in each other also. Because I was very different now than I was when I first got here.
Yep.
Would you agree with that?
Yep. Yeah, your first year, you were so hesitant, I think.
Yeah.
I think you had a lot of past hurts, and you were constantly looking like to make sure that wasn't happening again, which I got that. But I was like, Ian, these are new people. They're not the same people from Oregon. You're like, some of them are going to treat you wrong, but there's a lot of other really good ones around here.
And I was just scared because of just a lot of fear in my past. Like, you became one of those blessings where it didn't happen. Same with other people as well. Where you guys became this blessing that I didn't know I needed. And I didn't realize, like, even now, I don't have any anger towards Oregon anymore. Like, I go home, I visit people, and I it's so different now. Which is why I was able to process it with you. You're like, Ian, you're not saying this correctly. And I'm like, he literally did smack me back in the head a few times.
I think I might have literally once or twice.
I deserved it, though.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing to you, though, too.
If I'm going to hit you in the back of the head, you really deserved it.
Oh, yeah. Or call me an idiot. But it's only... Me, I don't use that so much anymore. That's my old Walmart days.
Getting
there. But it's like... The thing is that with school, it changes you.
Yeah.
Life changes you. Trials change you. And we both gone through our own different trials. Oop. Yeah.
Really. Hold it.
It's like, I think it's funny for you and me. Like, we both kind of went through a different type of trials at school. Like, we both had to give up our past. Me, really, for me, that was for me. You becoming who you are. Like, you more established with your faith. All the time, I think.
I think I was growing into being a leader.
Yeah, you're more growing to be a leader. Yes.
And kind of taking responsibility and even where it's not asked of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's definitely something that God has called in my life, but I haven't had a whole lot of experience with.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. And like, you definitely became a leader. That's for sure with a
Yeah.
lot of people. Because like a lot of people do miss you at Regent and all that stuff because why you were that much of an impact. You're like, Ian, you have impact too. I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm just me. For you, people like that's because you also were that though. Because you were actually a leader kind of thing. Me, I'm like, I'm just here. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, I don't need a title to be a leader.
yeah, not everybody needs to be the Josh, if you will, or which
we don't need more of you.
Oh, goodness me. Not, but yeah, I like that message particularly. It's one that I try to teach regularly. Like, you are you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be that other guy over there. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
God has you right where He has you.
Yeah.
And if you need to be something different, something better, then do that. If you're like, man, I really want to counsel people more,
And do it.
that's something that God is calling you to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you need to put yourself in a position where people trust you and you have good advice and those kinds of things. And yeah, pursue that sort of thing, but not in like a wow, that person over there, they do that so well. They're such a good leader. They're such a good athlete, maybe. Well, no. Okay, listen, that's good for them, but for you, it's different.
Yeah. No, and I agree with that because like you don't need to be different. Like, here's the thing. You and I both give people a lot of advice at Regents.
Yeah.
I still do. People still come to me for advice. And it's fascinating to me, like, why me?
Because you're a wealth of wisdom.
Not really. I just want my experience.
Sometimes you just say it as it is, too.
I'm very blunt, guys.
You just need somebody to...
So there's a big difference between me and him, and he's something of a meme I found, as I love. There's this meme of just these two old ladies, like someone's being all kind of butter, like, fluff and all that stuff. And there's like, you're just an idiot. The other was like, that was stupid. They're like, I tell people, who? I'm like, I wonder which one I am. I'm like, oh wait, I know. I know which one he is. He's more fluff. And I think there's only one time where you and I were trying to help the same person, I think. And you were trying to be all nice and fluffy. And they were not getting it at all. And I find I'm like, you're an idiot. Knock it off. Grow up.
What is that?
I don't remember. But I remember.
I feel like I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, I remember that you're like, it's like, yeah, no, that's what, and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Look, he's right.
What he said.
And so it's just how we work. And like, so guys, the thing is about friendships are not always the same though. It's like, you like D&D stuff. You like more nerdy stuff. I thought I was a nerd.
We're just different kinds of nerds.
I think that's funny.
Yeah, D&D and all that, but you are big into the DC comic.
I'm big into
Marvel.
comics and superhero and movie world. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I can talk about movies for hours.
Yep.
Trust me, last night proved that a point. But no, it's fascinating with just life and with friends. Like guys feel like, oh, my friends have to be exactly like me. I'm like, no, you don't need people like you. Trust me, you do not. If I had more people around me like me, I would go back crazy.
In fact, I think what matters more about finding new friends, if you're talking to freshmen on campus who are looking to like, oh, I'm looking to come to Regent campus, whatever, Regent University, or you're
at church.
new on Regent University, or we're at church. Yeah, like making new friends, you don't need to prioritize a whole lot of hobbies and stuff. Like, jump into whatever they're into, and if they're a good one, they'll jump into whatever you're into. But there's a key thing there is good one. You need to find good friends.
Because wisdom.
You can find people who have all the same hobbies and interests that you do, but they are not good people.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a way better time finding someone who you can trust, who's going to be iron sharpening iron and not afraid to push you to be a better person, but do it in love, or maybe a little less, a little more blunt like he does. Sometimes we need that. Somebody who's willing to listen to you and not think that they know it all either. I mean, we both have had our moments where we're like, I need help, please help.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of times I'm like, I don't know everything. Yes, I'm 29. And yes, I'm older than you by a little bit, but not by much.
5 years.
That's not a lot compared to half the freshman. But it's like, we both have experienced different things though. And it's funny, I remember some of our talks were dating.
Yep. We had a lot of dating conversations.
We had a lot of either about you or about me. A lot of them I think like were you.
Yeah, they were more me. You had one bout, and that was quite the time.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was a weird experience.
That was an experience.
And after I explained everything to you, you're like, okay, yeah, Ian, you should have told me more.
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt the whole time, and I learned very quickly that I should not have done that.
You're like, yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Literally, Elizabeth's like, Ian, why did you tell me this sooner? Because I would have told you this is not the idea. I'm like, because I thought I had got it all under control. I had boundaries up. She broke them, but I learned. But that's the thing about friendships. Though. I think friendships, we like you said. I love that verse. Like, you need people who will sharpen you. Like, no, I want people to agree with me. I want people who like understand me. I want people like, oh my gosh, like, no.
You need to be humble, and they need to be humble. When you're both humble, that is the best possible friendship you could have.
No, it's funny when people be like, "Oh, you're prideful." I'm like, I am. I just know what I'm talking about. Why? Because I've done life.
People have called me prideful too, and I'm like, no, I'm confident. If you want to tell me that I'm wrong, tell me that I'm wrong and explain it, and then I'll be willing to say, yeah, heck yeah, you made a really good point. I'm wrong.
He's willing to debate. I don't care enough.
Well, fair.
That's why it's so funny with him. His views and my views of politics, like, it's just annoying. We don't argue about it at all. Or I don't argue with other people either. But we make it work. We have the same viewpoints.
Yeah, we have the same political viewpoints, but I'm also not a big political person. I know it's important. I need to get more into it, but that's beside the point.
But no, it's like, guys, that's the thing. We're at college, and like, yeah, you guys are going to, whoever's watching this, where you're at, however old you are as well, because, so I don't know who's watching this. I don't pay attention enough to know. Kind of thing.
At this point, we're just making videos to make videos.
Pretty much, this podcast is just me saying hi and telling my story. You're part of the story, because why? You're part of my life for like Ron was saying, you're still part of my life. And it's like, I met new people, some of my old friends as well still. But it's like, and that's the thing though, I think with friendships are something that is a gift from God. I think the Bible says, there's something, I remember somewhere in the Bible. I remember this one story in the Bible. I was like, it was Solomon's son who he was asked by people not to pass so much wages on him, right? The people were in like slave, the people were like being pushed so hard by Solomon. His son, by Solomon, that he asked his son not to do the same thing, but yet he chose to listen to the young men, people around his own age, and who lived in who was like him, and that's an Israel down world to where they got split, and so many other things happened. But you should listen to older people. But like my point of that is like there should be a point where you should listen to people who have the right wisdom.
Yeah.
Don't just listen to someone, oh my gosh. Like, do they have the biblical facts to back it up?
Yep.
Do they have the experience also to back it up a little bit?
Yep.
I think it's important as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I don't have a ton of dating experience. Praise God. I have a lot of experience of pursuing a girl.
Yeah.
And understanding girls. Trying to understand girls is why girls are confusing.
Yep.
They are,
They are.
And it's like,
guys are too, but
we're idiots. No, we're idiots.
We have our moments.
100%. But like with you have a little bit more, but yet we also still give wisdom to both young men, but also to each other. Like, okay. I think my wisdom to a lot of people was like, okay. I still remember just my wisdom to a lot of people was this, like, he was from God, it's going to open the door. Like, but they're like, how do you know it's from God? You just go through it. You just see what happens. And that's the thing about it. You can pray about it all you want to, but yet if you don't take an action with it, you will never know until you try, and then it won't work out.
I wrote something down in my notebook just the other day. It was something like that. Oh. It was good. It was, Josh, I want to move in this is God talking to me. Josh, I want to move in your life, but I can't move until you move with me.
Yep.
I mean, that's the whole key of it. Like, God doesn't want to just like do stuff in your life. He wants to do stuff with you in your life.
Yep. And that's the thing about it. Like, guys, the only reason the podcast is starting up and me doing social media again is because why? This guy. He literally, it's like, Ian, if you want people to be behind you, start doing the dang work and just do it. And I'm like, but, Ian, like, you can do this. He would encourage you. He's like, And I literally, after we got done with that call, I was like, I gotta do this. I can't keep hiding.
You know what's so funny too? I felt so bad for being blunt with you. Like, just because this show again, I was like,
You're not
I
like
was,
that.
I was hard. I should
But you were
apologize, but here's what you needed.
I need to hear it though. That's why I keep you around.
Yeah,
That's why you keep me around.
yeah.
And it's like, but that's friendship though. That's godly friendship. Guys, I'll bring other show people on here too. It's gotten to some experience that I have, but also it's like my friends just let us be goofy on the podcast. So that's what we're doing right now.
No,
We're
yeah.
being goofy. Because this is not a serious podcast, guys. Let you guys know. It's like a journal podcast. You guys didn't know that by now. It's me really telling a story about my stories about my life. And he's like, yes, I'm 29, but I've gone through a lot and I've learned from God. He's seen a lot of the growth from being at Regent. My parents will also say that as well. Trust me, they will say it. They said it today at dinner or lunch, whatever we had.
It was lunch.
A very late lunch because you were late.
It was 1 p.m. That's a normal lunch.
But yeah, so guys, this thing about I encourage you guys to find people who will uplift you, who will find you, who will encourage you to be who you are, encourage you to become who you're meant to be. Because why? If you don't, and you find people who will not do that, they will lead you astray.
Mm-hmm.
They will lead you to destruction. They will not do well things with that. Because why? They don't care. And if they don't care about you and they don't care about your well-being, then stop. Like, I had friends back in Oregon as well who were also like you, but in a different way. And I guess I still talk to them here and there. Once he married soon, which I'm like,
Nice.
yay, happy for him. Yeah, I got a wedding invite. I'm like, I have no idea if I'll be there. Yes, it's cool. And also in Oregon. But it's also just a power of seeing what God can do. And like, Ian, we've seen a difference in you. I'm like, yeah, because why? I'm not the same person who I was. They were what I needed at the time. You became what I needed also. I meant more people was also become more I needed. Like Elizabeth and many others. And there's still people I'm still meeting. Like God's like, these people you need in your life. Why? To help you become who you're meant to be. Whatever season you're in, God will bring you the people that you need. You just need to do it and shut up already and just do what God says.
On a different note, I do think God totally just brings people into your life, and it's a very organic thing.
It was organic with us.
There are other people, on the other hand, that I think being intentional about friendship is also very important.
Yep,
and
I agree.
We did that at times. We were more organic at times.
Yep.
There are people that were on Regent campus that I was like, man, I wish I had gotten together with them more. Like Mark Tomlin, Mark Tomlin was a really cool dude or Peter Smith. I've had some really good conversations with him.
Same here.
Just people that I was like, man, I wish I had gotten together with them more. Do it. Friends are important. Something that I've often thought to myself, like kind of outside of friendship, but in the similar vein, like accountability and friends that go hand in hand at some level.
He has kept me saying,
Yeah,
it's not easy.
we had our accountability days as well, and we
still do. One second.
Yeah,
We still do.
yeah, in different ways, but anyway,
Yeah.
what I was saying was pastors need accountability partners. Megachurch pastors, people who are, or maybe not even megachurch, I was just
people.
thinking, like megachurch ones are the ones that are like, man, they don't like, it's kind of a joke. They don't have any gag, they don't have any, maybe not joke, but common occurrence. Anyways, people who have a lot of eyes on them that are shepherds of churches need accountability. And I want to, like, if I'm ever going to, because that might be on my career path or whatever, I want to make sure that I have that someday if I do become that. How much more then, though, do I need that now? That I need the intentional accountability, that I need the intentional friends and community to hold me to that standard that I want, that I need to have in my life. I think the Christian life is one that happens with other people.
Yeah.
No, that's the only way that it happens.
Yeah.
And being intentional about it, I think, we need to do a better job as a body of believers at doing that.
I agree. No, and I agree with that because like we don't live life like we should.
Yeah.
With each other, in the body. We put people in our cliques, we put people in groups, we put people. I see all the time, and it needs to stop because that's not how we should be as Christians. Like, yes, we're the church, but yet we live like the church. Like, church isn't just a building; church is life.
Love and accept other people. Don't judge them. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yep. They're awkward. They're awkward.
Yep.
They'll get over it.
They're still people.
Yep.
They're still very fascinating, and sometimes they're a little bit harder to be around. And those people you keep at arm's length. So some of those ones that you're like, okay, they're too much. But
so yeah. So guys, I want to leave you guys with this. Be encouraged that you guys, me and him found this, but yet it became fluid a little bit, but also had to do some work.
Yep.
That we're best friends because we are best friends. And it's like, but guys, I encourage you guys to just see what God can do. And I want you guys this question because I love asking you guys a couple questions because questions are fun to ask. You know that I ask questions.
Yeah, that's true.
I need to remember to keep posting questions on social
I ask
media.
a lot of questions too.
Is this: are you willing to get out of your comfort zone to be a friend to someone or to reach out to someone who might need you in your life? Are you willing to see that friendship become a blessing or not? And why are you not willing to? What are you afraid of? That one.
That last one.
What are you afraid of?
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people are more afraid about
why. The most powerful question you can ever ask yourself is why.
Why? Yep.
Even in the like, dude, I mean, I was just asking myself that, like, I was sitting down just, trying to get work done.
Mhm.
And I was like, that YouTube is just calling me. I mean, why? I hate it so much. Everybody does. I'm like, why?
I know. I get that.
And I, you know what I realized?
What?
It was a lie from the devil himself that I need that.
Yep.
I need some comfort right now, and I was given into it. And in the same way, like that's a question that I also ask people: what is the lie convincing you to, or what is the devil convincing you to believe right now?
Oh yeah.
The lie the devil is telling you to believe.
Oh yeah. No, trust me, guys. I have planned for episodes where we're going to talk about a lie in my own life.
Yeah.
So it's going to be heavy. So be prepared. Anyway, love you guys. Well, I do. He's just here.
Love it too. I love everyone. I tried to at least.
He does. He does a good job at it. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do not,
Down below.
or wherever you find it.
That's crazy.
Wherever you find it.
Click the bell too. Do that too.
Oh yeah, for notifications because I do send out a lot of clips. I do try to do community posts as well. But also, guys, find us on Instagram and Facebook, or find me technically right now. Yes, I'm the only one doing it right now. But find us on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Stay curious. God bless whoever you are. And yeah, bye.